Right, you know what? I resign. I resign from YouTube. This is officially my retirement. Or at least that is how I felt for the last 24 hours, because my god has it been stressful. Literally in my last video, I started it off by giving a bit of a story time of how stressful it's been for me to upload videos recently. I promoted a brand that was a bit dodgy and rightly got called out for it. I then made another video apologising for that and exposing a bunch more brands that you should be aware of, to which that video got age restricted because 17-year-olds apparently aren't allowed to be aware of a scam. I then posted a new video that got blocked in 99% of countries due to copyright, so I had to take it down, and then I posted a video yesterday. And that went well, didn't it? In fact, instead of me explaining it right now, why don't we just cut back to the column of yesterday, and you can see my stress in live form. Then I saw a bunch of comments on my video being like, the video goes completely out of sync. And I'm like, there's no fucking way the video goes completely out of sync. And then I have a look, and they're not fucking wrong. So you can see on here, if I play the video. The kids for that, you know? They're just good parents. Not in sync, right? But it's weird because if I go a browser where I'm not signed in, it's like in sync. Nice so like, YouTube, what the fuck are you doing to me? On this phone, it's in sync. On my computer, it's in sync. But everyone's still saying it's not. I'm so confused. Why does YouTube hate me? So yeah, it's safe to say that YouTube doesn't really like me recently. So if you are watching this video, you know, the 12 people that get to see it before it gets taken down, please subscribe, you know, put me out of my misery. But yeah, either way, we are talking about my favourite piece of YouTube drama, the pink sauce. You know, the fact that I've now made 3 videos on the pink sauce is a little bit worrying, but I mean, somehow the situation keeps getting worse. It really shouldn't be that difficult, right? A TikToker made some sauce and turns out it was pretty pink. A lot of people were very surprised because they've never seen a sauce this pink before, so it went viral on TikTok and then a bunch of people bought it. That's where the story should end. But no, it turns out when people actually got their bottles, a lot of them had exploded in delivery, which is exactly what you want when you order a new product. On top of that, a lot of people were concerned over the misleading label with like serving sizes that were just virtually impossible, very vague ingredients listed and whatever else. Some people were even finding glitter in their sauce, which isn't really the best thing that you want to find in a product that you're going to consume. And then we got the caramel situation, right? Where Chef Pii, the person who made this sauce, went on some talk show. And so did a TikToker who reviewed her product and didn't really like it. And instead of the talk show host Caramel criticising Chef Pii for selling a product that was very misleading, and that also wasn't FDA approved or didn't fit the FDA guidelines. I don't know if I mentioned that yet, but that's another thing wrong with it. But instead of criticising Chef Pii for, you know, putting people's health at risk without doing her proper research, they instead just ganged up on Ali, who reviewed the product and said it was bad.
Okay, but why would I contact someone who's fabricating something on the internet?
Because to be fair, she is the evil one here, right? I get that she might not be the one selling a product that could really put people's health at risk, and when people looked into the ingredients, found out that it could possibly give you botulism, which is a very, very, very severe form of food poisoning. She's not the one who did any of that, but she told people about it. And that's bad. Chef Pii was also just very condescending in the interview. There's a one point where she like holds Ali's hand and goes, "Oh, I just want to let you know, you're not very special."
To be honest, you're not special.
A lovely thing to say to your customer. And then when Ali decided to be very nice about it and say, "Look, we both have stuff to learn, maybe we can move on from this," Caramel butts in and says, "Actually, you're the only one who has something to learn."
And I think it's a moment of learning on both parts.
I think the learning is more on your part.
And ever since that day, Caramel's comment section has just been filled with people saying that he needs to apologise for this situation, but instead of apologising, he just went to Twitter and said that the haters were jealous and they were promoting him, so he's happy about it, which is just what everyone says when they get criticism. But that brings us to present day, you know, the moment we've all been waiting for, because the pink sauce has re-released. Rest in peace to anyone who bought it. Now, legally, I should probably just say that was a joke. I don't think anyone's actually died from this product, but even on the new release product, there's a lot of things people are worried about. So here we have the pink sauce here. As you can see, it's sold out somehow. I don't know how people are still supporting this product. I'm assuming it's just out of curiosity, but yeah, it's sold out pretty quick. As you can see, it's now $9 instead of $20, which, I mean, still seems pretty expensive to me, but it's obviously a lot better than $20 for some fucking sauce. There's also a warning here that says actual colour may vary slightly from the images shown, which, I mean, it's nice of you to tell us, but we've worked that out by now. Literally every time I see this pink sauce on Chef Pii's TikTok, it's a completely different colour. Sometimes it's not even pink. But keep hold of that information because that is pretty important. But also, as we can see on the website here, you can see we've got more details that weren't there in the first place on the original product, you know, a proper ingredients list and whatnot. So there's some improvements here. Pink sauce is made at an SQF and FDA approved facility. You see, Chef Pii going above and beyond for your safety, guys. She got it FDA approved and it's not even a medical product. I mean, God. Talk about attention to detail. She also goes on to say that the product was made with a hot fill process, meaning that the product can be shipped now without exploding, which, I mean, I can only see as a great positive. But I have to say, if you do find yourself in a situation where you have to specifically say that your product won't explode if you buy it, you know you've messed up somewhere, don't you? And then we also have a little you may also like section with a bunch more sauces you can buy by Dave's Gourmet, who is now partnered with Chef Pii to make this sauce. Which is a good thing because it's someone who actually knows what they're doing, helping out, making the sauce and releasing it properly. But this guy is definitely just kind of like bought into the name and seen it as a big money move for him. And I mean, I don't believe Chef Pii would probably make all that much money from this, but maybe I'm wrong. But either way, let's have a look at the brand new pink sauce, because Ali, the TikToker who was on the talk show and Chef Pii was criticising for criticising her product, has now reviewed the newest pink sauce.
Alright, let's go ahead and try it. I got some Chick-fil-A thanks to Dave's Gourmet. And
Wait a second. Where the fuck is the pink sauce? That colour right there could not be any further away from pink if you tried. That's just false advertising at that point. It's yellow! Now this is weird because if you go to Chef Pii's TikTok, she is promoting the brand new sauce in the brand new bottle and everything else, right? And it's pretty pink there. But every review of people that I've seen ordering this new sauce, it's literally this colour. It's yellow. So that begs a few questions, right? First of all, isn't that just false advertising? And second of all, why is Chef Pii's sauce so pink when everyone else is yellow? The only answer that makes sense in my head is that Chef Pii is pouring her old pink sauce, the one that people criticised for not being FDA approved that was very pink, into her new bottles so she could promote it still as pink sauce. And like I said before, surely if that is the case, this is just false advertising. And another thing that springs to mind is they clearly wanted to make this sauce pink, right? They must have tried really hard to make it pink because that's the whole point. The whole reason it got viral on TikTok is because it was a sauce that was pink that no one had seen before. So they must have tried. So the fact that they couldn't get it to look any more pink than what you can see on screen right now does beg the question, what the fuck were you all eating before? You know them sauces that were a bit more pink but they blew up on the way there? What the fuck was in them? Did she just put like fucking gunpowder in them or something? Like what the fuck was she putting in that product before that made the sauces blow up? I need to know. So yeah, that's all very worrying to start off with, but let's carry on with the video.
I get like an acidic-y smell.
Sorry, I just can't get over the colour. Like what's the point anymore? The whole reason the sauce went viral was because it was pink, because it went viral before anyone knew what it tasted like. So now you're just selling any sauce that you could go to the supermarket and buy, so why the fuck would anyone want this?
Definitely fruity. It's very, like, fruity in texture. Like, think like a raspberry balsamic vinaigrette.
Right, so they're describing the taste as completely different to what they were describing the taste as before, right? Before, it was just ranch. That's what F1 said about the sauce. It was just ranch that just so happened to be pink. But now it's some, like, fruity vinaigrette or something, whatever else, right? Why? I get that the sauce may taste a little bit different because it's made by a different person, whatever else. But when you look at the ingredients, it's still very similar to what Chef Pii was saying before. So why does it taste so different? To me, it makes me think, did she just put some form of food colouring in ranch before and sell it for $20 a bottle? Obviously, there's no way for me to prove that. I haven't even tried it myself, but I'm just going off what people said before, and I really wouldn't put it past her.
All right, we have packaging. We have ingredients.
Okay, right, let's have a look at this label then, shall we? Okay, so the first thing that stands out to me is about 12 servings per container. Now, that's pretty different to 444, isn't it? So this is the original label, right? As you can see, 444 servings per container. Now, obviously, the bottle has got a fair bit smaller, but not that much smaller. I can't believe she just made up a number in the previous one. Like, that is fucking mental.
We have correct serving sizes. We have an expiration date. Okay.
Fucking hell. The expectations are on the floor, aren't they? The sauce has an expiration date! Fuck yeah! Now it's worth the $10.
Are so good. I am impressed, really, truly.
Bless her. I think she's trying to be, like, extra nice. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe she does really like it. But it does seem like she's being a lot more nice because of, like, everything that happened before. And she probably doesn't want to hurt Chef Pii's feelings. So, fair enough. Let's see what someone else said. Oh, fucking hell. Sorry, I didn't realise this was ASMR before I clicked it. Now I feel a little sick.
Let me get a better lick. I don't like it.
Okay, yeah, that's all we need from that, okay? Thanks for your review.
Okay, so now I got some on my fingertip right here, and I'm not lying, it's nasty. That was nasty.
Okay, he might be over-exaggerating just for the TikTok, to be fair, but I don't know, I've never tried it, and I really want to, which doesn't sound great, because every bit of information I've been told should take me as far away as possible from the source. Curiosity just gets the better of me sometimes, so Chef Pii, if you are watching, ship to the UK, you know? I want botulism too. But yeah, either way, that is the update on the pink sauce. Let me know your thoughts on everything we mentioned in today's video. Can you forgive Chef Pii after selling a product that wasn't safe to be consumed and didn't do enough research and then went on a show and took no responsibility and went at someone who criticised the fact that she did no research and put people's health at risk? Can you look past that and try the new sauce? Or are you just completely over it at this point and you don't want to support whatever she does? Let me know in the comment section down below. But either way, if you did enjoy this video, please leave a like down below, subscribe if you are new. Hopefully this video stays up for at least 2 hours. That would be fucking lovely, YouTube, if you are watching. And yeah, I'll see you guys in a bit. Goodbye.